Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So Crazed Shellbrute, there are a lot of top teams. We're gonna begin by going through the most free-to-play teams, but I'm gonna then be doing skip runs because there's also even RNG in the teams and I want to see what type of score each team is capable of doing. So this is the team from Yapala. This is the best, basically, no twins, no Shemira team out there. In case you don't have those heroes. Real Fresco in front of Sonya, Illusion in front of Mikola, Sinbad being buffed up by Sonya with the Blade Ring spell. Now, you want to ideally have charms on all of your heroes at this point in the phase, but definitely Sinbad and Sonya, and yeah, probably for this team specifically. Okay, so Crazed Shellbrute, no one is able to get the clear on epic difficulty, and we won't be able to do it until we move on into the next phase and our levels are higher, because the highest up of for today is going to be around 80% of the boss's health. Okay, but there are a lot of top teams basically, and so we're gonna have to go through each and every single one of them because for different people, different teams are working well, but we have them all like saved, and so we'll go through them quickly. Don't worry about that. Okay, so 34 billion damage, 3 seconds left. 34.5 billion damage, not bad for a no twins team, and that is gonna be rank 30. Sinbad did a lot of damage. Okay, moving on to the next free-to-play team is going to be a no twins, but using Shemira team from Genhard Junior team. This is very good, and it's using very free-to-play heroes. Hopefully you guys have Shemira, Real Fresco on the left, Illusion Fresco in front of Mikola, and you see the other heroes here, Shemira, Bonnie, and Koko. We're going to go ahead and do a skip run because there are a lot of teams to go through today. There we go, 32 billion damage. This team is no joke, but it's crazy that both of these teams, even though the damage difference was like a lot, we're still in the rank 30 of the server. It didn't change the ranking at all, which means that all the other people are going to be running the top teams. Okay, so next up we have Genhard's team using the twins, Genhard's senior version. This is the best team if you do not have Shemira. If you don't have Shemira, this is probably the best team you can run. So I wanted to throw it in there. Real Fresco in front of Sinbad, Illusion in front of Sonya, Blue Twin on the left, Pink Twin on the right, and Koko in the back behind the Pink Twin. You want to ideally have charms on all of the heroes, but definitely Sinbad, Sonya, twins are going to be important with the Blade Ring spell. Let's go ahead and do a skip run and see what type of score we can get. Okay, that is going to be a new record. Almost 38 billion damage. That is really good. Rank 18 position. Sinbad did a lot of damage. Looks like we're getting pretty good runs so far. Yeah, like I said, there's a bit of RNG in Crazed Shellbrute, but not a huge amount of RNG. So if you do like 5 runs, you should be getting your top overall score. Okay, now we have a team which is going to be... this is now one of the best teams of today, basically. So we're going to now show you 3 different teams and some different alternate variations of them. And these are all competing for top ranks. Now, this is the best... probably no Rainier team. Real Fresco in front of Shemira, Illusion in front of Real Fresco, but that may actually not be true because there's a Faramor team after this, which I believe is also not using Rainier, and for some people that is doing better. But this is a very solid team. Pink Twin on the left, Blue Twin on the right, Sonya buffing up Shemira and Koko with the Elder Bow spell. Okay, so this is a very, very strong team. Let's go ahead and do a skip run. And if we get around about the score I'm expecting, then we'll stop right there. 40 billion damage. Yeah, that looks good. 40 billion damage with this team. Very good. Shemira, of course, you want to have her charms, Twins charms, Sonya's charms, Fresco charms. Those are going to be important. But definitely Shemira is doing all of the work in this team. Almost 30 billion damage on her own. And that is really good. That's a really solid score for one of the top teams of today. Okay, next up, we have 2 different teams from Rhinus and Frosty. These are going to be used depending on your upgrades of Koko, of all things. If your Koko is +7 or lower exclusive equipment, then you need to run this team formation with the Koko behind the Blue Twin. Blue Twin on the left, Pink Twin on the right, Real Fresco in front of Faramor, Illusion on the right side, and then Shemira on the Stellar Bond with the Elbow spell. Now, this is the team you want to run if your Koko is +7 or lower exclusive equipment. I don't know specifically why that is the case, but this is that team formation. Now, you're going to make a slight modification if, like me, you have Koko +8 or higher, basically, I mean, +10 or so exclusive equipment of Koko. Then you want to run this team formation with Koko on the right corner rather than behind the blue twin. Pink twin on the right, blue twin on the left, Real Fresser in front of Faramor, Illusion in front of Nothing, Shemira on the Stellar Bond with the Elbow Spell. Now this team is getting very, very good scores for people. I'm going to run this version because my Koko is, of course, over +8. As you can see, 41.25 is a very good score. Definitely a good score because the top of today is basically 42 billion damage. So 41.25 from the Faramor team is very, very solid. Look at it in our very competitive district. We are ranked number 7. All of these people full Paragon 4 accounts, and no doubt they've been using a lot of attempts as well. So this team is very good, and the only change is you move Koko to the left behind the blue twin if you have +7 or below exclusive equipment of Koko. Okay, so next up we have what is considered the best team of today with Rainier. But there is going to be an alternate version of this as well that I will try. So this is going to be Real Fresco on the pink twin, Illusion on Nothing, Rainier in front of Shemira, blue twin on the right, and then Koko in the back with the Blade Ring spell. Again, try to have charms on all of the heroes here if you want to maximize your score. Let's see what we get on our first run. Okay, first run gets a new record, 41.6 billion. That's looking good. Looking like it is on track to actually compete with the other top rankers here who hit 42 billion. So I'm gonna do, actually, we'll do a couple of runs of this team, see what the maximum potential is, or like 3 runs in total, and then we will move on to the alternate formation, which is also working for some people. But with this account that we have here, we should definitely be able to hit 42 billion damage if we get the good RNG. But unfortunately, not able to hit on these 3 runs. We'll try some more later, but now we're going to show you the other final team. This is an alternate formation from VN, Min, and Moon. This was actually a team, I believe, that was run in previous weeks, which is basically the same heroes, same concept, but a bit of a different positioning. Pink twin on the right, blue twin on the left, Rainier in front of the Shemira, Real Fresco in front of Rainier, and Illusion Fresco in front of the pink twin, with Koko in the back, with the Blade Ring spell. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do, yeah, we're gonna do maybe 3 skip runs of this team, see what type of score we're getting. Okay, there we go. Okay, rank 2 position on the first run, 41.97 billion. That is a great score. I don't even think that's RNG. It does seem like this team is doing a little bit better. That is definitely doing better. Yeah, we're so close to all these other players here. Come on, we just need like another 100 million, just 100 million damage boost to our score, and we're gonna be rank 1 of our district. Okay guys, we've used all of our attacks. Unfortunately, we were not able to break the 42 billion damage mark, but 41.97 billion is an amazing score, and I'm very proud of that. Okay, so hopefully with these teams, you're able to get a top score by using one of these different team formations. We covered basically all the top performing teams depending on which heroes you had for today. I think the Faramor team with Shemira is a really good option to run, especially if you don't have Rainy at Mythic Plus. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this one. If there's any other tips you have, feel free to share them in the comment section down below. But thanks for watching. If you guys are not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.